Hey guys, welcome back. We are here to tell you 5 things we love
and 5 things we hate about our Airstream Flying Cloud.
If you're new here, be sure to click that notification bell so you can stay up to date with all of our latest videos on all things Airstream and Disney. And please be sure to like and subscribe. So I would say the one thing that I really love about this Airstream is the layout. You have so much room from the bed to where the bathroom is, and it makes it more spacious. This layout was the best one out of all the different configurations. We didn't like the other configurations that had the bathroom next to the bed. We thought that would be uncomfortable. This was so much more preferable.
Yeah, look at our other video why we chose this Airstream. We'll link it down in the description below. And one of the main things we talked about was the layout. This is very similar to the 22FB, the Caravelle or the Bambi. And we like the private big bathroom at the end, and we like the bedroom at the opposite end of the bathroom. And this bedroom is actually the biggest one that we were considering. It has a pretty wide, it's wide as a real queen size bed.
With room around the bed to walk.
Yep.
Right? So if you're making the bed, it makes it a little bit easier versus being cornered in.
And another thing we like, the air conditioning controls and the TV are very close to get to in the bedroom. Mm-hmm. So you could be in the middle of the night, you need to change the temperature, touch the buttons and go back to sleep instead of having to get up from bed. And the TV is right there also. So we actually thought this was very nice, very convenient.
Oh, and back to the layout, I'd say the windows are such a draw for this Airstream. There's windows all over, and it makes it feel more spacious. You have windows right behind us, some large windows, and then around the bedroom there's also windows. So you feel like you're more connected to outdoors, and it just gives it really that nice experience that you like if you're camping in the woods. And
you can close the shades. The shades are pretty good, especially in the bedroom. They're blackout shades, and they're shades in all the windows, and they're very easy to use. And we'll talk about a little bit about the shades. It goes into the love and hate part, so we'll talk about it when we get to the hate part. This layout is very nice, especially with all the storage. A lot of storage area.
Yes, I would say that's the number 2 thing that we love, the storage space. There's so much storage here to put your clothes, to store any of your items that you need for your travel trailer. There's storage above the kitchen sinks, storage below the kitchen sinks. There's a nice area for your pantry that they have in this layout. There's several closet spaces that you can actually hang clothes in if you wanted to. And then above the bed there's storage. Above the dinette there's storage. There's tons of storage here. And underneath the bed as well. You lift up and there's a place for you to put stuff. And then on the outside there's also storage, which is very preferable for us because we store all of our outdoor stuff, any of our water hose, sewer hose. There's one on the back of
on the bumper. There's storage. Yep. And then also next to on the side by the bedroom, there's some storage, a little storage closet. So there's a lot of storage places that some are very accessible and easy to get to. Some are you're gonna store things there for a long time you don't need right away. It's just for an emergency or once in a while you can get to it. So there's a lot more than enough storage for us.
I would say the third thing that we really love about this travel trailer is the decor inside. So there's a really nice stove, and on top of the stove it's a nice burner that has glass on it. There's a large refrigerator. There's just such nice touches and finishes that make it look more elegant. The fourth thing I'd say we really loved about the Airstream 23FB Flying Cloud is the bathroom. That was a really important factor for me. I wanted to make sure we had a bathroom that was semi-comfortable. This bathroom is very comfortable. You have a shower with a glass door versus a plastic door. I don't want to take a shower and have water leaking all over the place. Now we are enclosed. You can take a shower and you're not going to worry about water leaking out. You have a ceramic toilet that you can sit comfortably on and you're not squeezed into a corner. And then you have a nice sink with an area right next to the sink to lay out anything that you need. So it's very spacious and it's private. There's a door that you can close and you don't feel like you're in a travel trailer going to the bathroom. It is a decent size. And again, the layout preferable because it's on the other side of the travel trailer from the bed. So if someone is in the bedroom or here in the dinette, you're not really disturbing anyone if you're in the bathroom.
Alright, so the fifth thing that we love about this Airstream Flying Cloud, the one that we bought, came with the Awning Package. So I would highly recommend the Awning Package if you're buying an Airstream. This one gives you 2 additional awnings, one in the rear on the bathroom window and one on the left side where all the connections are. What it does is makes it look a little more balanced, so it looks nicer when all the awnings are out. And it does provide some shade in the bathroom window and on the kitchen window when you have the awnings out. So I would just say, and it also helps the connections. If it's raining, the water won't hit it directly. If it's raining, it will flow away from the connections. So I would say the Awning Package is highly recommended.
Okay, so now 5 things that we hate. And these are things that we really don't hate. I would say that we would just prefer to be changed if they make a 2022 Flying Cloud. And we had a hard time coming up with this list because there's so much that we love and really don't have big complaints about our Airstream. But to do the video, we had to do 5 things we love, 5 things we hate. So let's do this. 5 things we hate. I would say the first thing that we hate is the flooring.
The design, right?
Yes,
the design of the flooring.
The design of the flooring. The flooring itself is fine. It's easy to clean and it's durable. This one is actually better because in this version, right, there's a difference.
Oh yeah, the flooring, like under the vinyl flooring, the actual real flooring in the previous years was wood. Starting in 2021, it's composite, so it's more resistant to water and supposedly stronger. But what we're talking about now is the design of the flooring.
The design.
We saw online there's some that have the fake wood. You know, they look like wood plank. Designed a little more. That's like a nicer maybe design. The one here, looks
like clay.
It's not.
I guess that's supposed to be the.
It's hard to describe it. Yeah, it's like, it's like a carpet look or it's just a scattered look. It's just, we'll show you on the video, but there isn't really a real design to it. It's just brown scattered lines. It would have been nicer if we had like the fake wood plank look. So that's what I would say. Maybe give an option. Maybe make that an option. I'm not sure why. I'm sure there's a reason that maybe the Globetrotter, the Flying Cloud, Globetrotter International, Bambi, maybe they all have different designs. Just something that we like the Flying Cloud. We were not gonna get another one just for that design alone. But it would have been nice to get the wood design or have an option of getting a different design floor. So the second thing I would say is the shade. The shades here in the dinette area and in the kitchen and in the bathroom area, especially in the dinette area. There are good shades, they're nice and they cover a lot, but there's this little small gap. There's a small gap between the window and the shade, so it's not completely blacked out as opposed to the bedroom where it is. So if you're at night and you want 100% privacy, you have to know that there is a small gap there, and you just got to know about that. Especially if you're in the bathroom or you're taking a shower and you just got out of the shower. I'm just saying there's a small gap, so I'm sure there's a way that maybe we can put some double-sided tape or something else, or maybe just put a sweater in the way. But there is a small gap in the shades. Just something that to be aware of, that we would rather that have been a blackout type of completely blocked out shade.
And we're talking about these shades right here, so you can kind of see. So it's a little gap right here. So
this gap right here
to the bathroom.
In the daytime is not a big deal, but in the nighttime, you know, we have lights inside and everything outside is dark. If someone's standing outside at the perfect angle, they have a pretty good 1-inch view to whatever's going on back here
in the bathroom.
And we just have to know about that, right? So we could put there's a hanging. You could put sweaters and hang them up and cover and block the view, or just know about it and not care. Maybe you just don't care. But I'm just saying that's something we didn't like.
The third thing I would say that we hate about our Airstream is the water heater situation. If you're using the water too long in the shower, it'll beep and turn off and it'll be cold all of a sudden. And sometimes if you turn it on and off, like let's say you're taking a shower, you turn off the water for a second to lather up, it beeps. It goes beep, beep, beep. And you have to wait. You turn it off and then wait a few seconds, then turn it on to reset so it can start heating again. So it's not as automatic as in your house when you turn the water off and on and it's hot immediately. And I know that's with most travel trailers, but it's a little bit of an inconvenience. I'm not sure there's much that can be changed with that.
Yeah, I would just say it's inconsistent. Sometimes we hear the beep when we turn on the water, sometimes we don't. And we're not sure why. I think there's a timer that, yeah, if you have the water heater on too long, sometimes it just beeps for no reason. And we have to turn off the water and turn it back on.
And it's cold all of a sudden.
Yeah, but overall, we do like that it's a tankless water heater.
The fourth thing that I'd say I hate about the Airstream is the rust on the kitchen sink and the bathroom sink. So I noticed this within the first week when we got the Airstream. For some reason, I don't know if it's water stains or what, but you'll see little areas that would rust. I mean, once you wipe it down and clean it really well, it tends to go away. But I was just surprised that it started to rust so easily. And maybe there's something that I can do to better protect the sink in the kitchen and the bathroom that I don't know about. Let us know in the comments down below. But I've noticed a little bit of rusting, very, very minor, but I was just concerned that it happened so quickly. Maybe it's the material, maybe it's that we just let water sit there too long and it needs to be dry immediately after you wash your hands. But there's a little bit of rusting around the kitchen and bathroom sink.
Final thing that we don't like about this Airstream is we do convert the dinette table into a bed quite often. And when we do that, it's a task. It's not a simple, and you can look at our video on the Airstream tips that we've learned. So there's a nicer way to make it a little softer bed, and so the cushions don't fall out. But other than that, just making it into a bed, just making this dinette table, pushing it down, moving the cushions around. I do worry a little bit on the longevity of the cushions, just on the Velcro that's attaching the cushions. It would just be better if there was a better way to make this into a bed. If it would just some sort of flip down or just something better. And it's kind of a hard mattress when it is. Our main bed is nice and soft, but this bed, you have to like a firm mattress if you're going to sleep on this one.
So those are all the things we love and hate about our 2021 Airstream Flying Cloud 23 FB.
There's a lot of things that we love. There's a few things that we hate. But overall, we're very happy with this Airstream.
Yes, definitely happy with the Airstream. Love more things than we hate. We had to find things to hate. We really don't hate them.
Yeah.
Just really improvements that can be made for the next edition. So hopefully Airstream's watching and can make those improvements. So when you buy your Airstream, you won't have to deal with those things. But again, they're very minor in the big picture of things. We really are happy with our purchase. Thanks for watching. See you next time.
Alright, a few things that we didn't mention. So this is a bonus round of 5 things that we love and hate. So these are things we wish it did. This Airstream had, it doesn't do. So, what are they?
I wish that it would level itself.
I wish that it would hitch and unhitch itself.
And connect itself.
To all the connections, right? Power, sewer, cable, water, and do it all itself automatically.
So that we don't have to do anything, because
Yeah.
it's a lot of work.